Hey everyone, it's Steve and Jessie. If you've watched any of our previous videos, you will know that we are in the process of moving from Wisconsin to South Carolina. So we actually are getting the home that we live in now fixed up. There's a few things we needed fixed up. We're getting new siding on and all of that. And we are also going through our things, packing things, getting things ready for yard sales, all of that fun stuff. And so today the agenda, while we're actually sitting in a parking lot at our local hardware store, we have to get some painting supplies and a dolly
to move all the boxes from our front unit to the shed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in some of our previous videos you saw we have a ton of boxes. We have all this stuff in there packed up, ready to go for yard sales. We have to move all of that into our shed in order to make the place decent for showings.
Not too cluttered, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the realtor said, so.
Yeah, and we have to do that. We have to get the place ready for showings in
we're hoping for next Wednesday, well, maybe even less than a week.
Or less than a week,
We're hoping
yes,
for
less
this
than a
coming
week.
Wednesday, but we'll see what we can do.
And we have a lot to do, so we have all that to do. We have 3 ceilings to paint. We have some holes to patch up. Just a whole lot of things. What else do we have? Anything else? There's more.
The general cleaning of the place.
Yes, cleaning.
We're going to wash our carpet possibly. There's a little stain we want to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
So things like that, but it's just, I tell you, I haven't moved in this sense in probably 20 years. And you just forget how much work it is. But, we're going to our next place. It's going to be a new property. We're very excited about that. And if ever we move from that place to the next place, if ever we do build a custom home, which is what our dream is, this is going to be a new spec home. So it's, pre-built. That's what we're getting now. But the custom home is going to be to our exact specifications. This is what we want here. We like this. We want an outbuilding for office space or whatever. So if ever that happens, God willing, we'll be in a place where we can hire people to do all the moving for us. And we just need to pack things up and they come and take care of it and they unload it at the next place. So that's hopefully what we're headed for, because I have to say that still is the ultimate goal, but I'm getting way ahead of us. Because right now we're trying to at least get out of Wisconsin to get down to South Carolina, where for me there'll be no more snow and I'll be a very happy man.
We are tired of the cold weather.
Closer to the ocean. Yeah, that's important
and
too.
Some of this packing and everything we're doing can be a challenge, because we have health issues that we're trying to deal with. And then if you've followed some of our other videos, we started the carnivore diet, so that puts a toll on your body too.
It does, because the first 6 to 8 weeks of doing this, really your body's going through so much transformation and adjustment. So it's got its ups and downs. That's all I can say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
But right now we got to get in that store and get our supplies.
Let's get going.
So we just got back from the store and we found a little painting kit. So this should work for painting our ceilings. We do have a long stick, I believe. I don't know what you call it, but so we can reach the ceilings better. And then it's got a little paintbrush in there that I can do the little trimming around the walls. And what else did we get here? We did get our paint also, and I don't have it right in front of me here, but we have our paint sticks. We needed more masking tape. We got some painter's tape so we don't get the walls full of paint, because we only want to do the ceilings. And then we got a bunch of, I won't take them all out, but we got 4 of these drop cloths. We do not want to get the floors or our furniture full of paint, so hopefully that will help.
Hey, we just picked this up at our local hardware store. It's the Milwaukee brand, and it's, what was it, $29.
Yeah.
It holds 150 pounds, and there you go. very light and seems pretty durable. So pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
So now we're going to get to business in the front, start loading everything into the shed, and we will see you all in just a few minutes. Here we are, everyone. That's pretty much all. Well, here comes my my wife that's not afraid to get her hands dirty, and she's bringing the last big item that I was just going to talk about. It's our one of our Christmas trees that we are going to be selling. Unfortunately, we really got to trim down for this move. So one of the things we're discovering about a move like this is it cost effective to move everything you have, especially when it's across country like we're doing? Or is it more cost effective to sell a lot of your stuff and buy new over there? Because what I'm finding out right now is we could literally be saving $2,500 in moving costs by selling off things like our couch set, some of our mattresses. We're not bringing our washer and dryer. We're not bringing a fridge. We're not bringing a stove. And now the new place will have it'll have a stove, and it'll have a dishwasher, but it won't have things like washer, dryer. It won't have a refrigerator. So even calculating all that, I can buy a refrigerator, I can buy a washer and a dryer, and I can buy a bedroom set and a dining room table. We're also not bringing our dining room table, and that's going to be under $2,500. So I think this is something to consider if you're moving. Some of the things we're learning, the cost savings, the time savings, we're really going to try to let you guys know about that. So we'll see you. We're keeping on right now. So here's where we are, folks. This is what we did. So we packed in pretty much all of our stuff for the yard sale. So, you know, when I look at this, it's not going to be that big of a yard. Oh, we do have a real ton of clothes, though. And I don't know if that's in here or not. No, I don't think it is. So we'll have that. Now, some of the stuff on the bench is mine, some of my tools and things like that. But all these boxes here and those totes under there, and actually stuff in this corner is actually all yard sale stuff. So, excuse me, we're all set. This is a done deal.
Hey guys, so we finished putting a whole ton of boxes in our shed, and
What a lot of work, honey.
we are wore out. There's still a lot of stuff in here, but
at least we've got 2 more months of this, so that's the bright side.
yeah.
We're just starting.
So now we're on to painting the ceilings. Even though we are wore out, we gotta get that done.
Our goal today is to paint this ceiling and the ceiling in the kitchen. This paint, I was told, covers a lot. Look, 350 to 400 square feet. I can see it from here. Mm-hmm. There's no way this is not even 200 square feet here. Yeah. So we have definitely enough. And what it said is it really spreads well. And it's only a single coat paint. We paid a little bit more. It's Sherwin-Williams paint. But if we would have bought like an off-brand or some cheaper brand at Menards, that's our local hardware store, like a Home Depot or whatever, we would have had to buy 2 gallons or maybe even 3. So we actually saved money by getting the better paint. And it just happened to be 30% off today. So we got it for a really good deal.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think I want to get up off this couch and away from being comfortable sitting next to you before I decide it's time for a nap.
Yeah, I'm feeling like a nap is in order, but we can't do that.
So we will see you guys at the end of this part. When we're done painting, or maybe we'll give you a few shots in the middle, I'm not sure. We will give you a final salute, and then we're going to go and go to bed.
All right, let's get started.
Let's do it. We gotta move our minion. Here's a story. Here's a story of a man named Brady. Here's a story for you. My wife and my son made this many years ago for a school project out of paper mache, a balloon, and a bunch of these little weird little pieces of paper. And I told my son that I want it. If he doesn't want it, and he doesn't. So I think this minion is pretty cool.
Many hours went into that.
Yep.
And love.
Lots of love. Well, we discovered something. We're not pros. It seems patchy and whiter in some places than others. And so painting a ceiling is a lot different than painting walls. I've painted many walls and it would have been fine. but the ceiling was harder to get equal pressure and all that. So
Yeah.
we may be calling the guy that came and did all the work to come and kind of rescue us, and we'll have to pay him his time per hour. Yeah.
Kind of embarrassing, but you know, I don't know. We did our best, and we're really, really wore out. It's been a
Like,
long day.
Crazy wore out. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. I might take my honey for a little drive if she's up to it after. We'll see. Just to kind of take our mind off all this stuff, because I think we're done for the day. We did a lot today.
Yeah, I don't even know what time it is.
It's like 8.
How is it 8?
Well, maybe not 8. 7:30.
Almost 7:30.
Yeah, we haven't eaten supper.
We're wore out. I was thinking of doing maybe some miscellaneous things later, but by the time we make supper and all that, I don't know. I think we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah, and tomorrow's going to be a much busier day we got to straighten everything out. And if that guy comes, it'll be Monday or Tuesday or whatever anyway. So we'll straighten out everything anyway. And then after he's gone, we'll come and do a final cleanup, and then we'll list our property.
More of the siding is complete.
It's coming together, and man, it's making a difference.
It's beautiful.
All the front is done.
Wow. Our blue house with the yellow door.
Look at how nice it matches the roof. Look at that. It's almost exactly the same.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's pretty nice.
So we're gonna have to paint
Around all the window frames.
around the window frames because they need paint, and we're not sure what we're gonna do about the door yet.
We're not sure. We may end up painting it. We're not sure. And then let's show them a little bit how far we're getting down here. And here we are.
Yeah. These guys are pretty fast. They're doing a fantastic job. There. Almost complete. Oh, sorry.
Tell you the stuff I got to put up with this woman.
Steven's doing his ritual dance before we get started.